Con maneuvering, making turns for 20 knots.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's Captain Numpty or David Steele, and we're in a spot of bother already. We're back in USS Greenland even, and we appear to have been bounced by a Soviet submarine, and we're operating under the
Con
ice.
sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
I'm not entirely sure what that is. I think what I want to do is get my speed.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
My speed down. That's 2 contacts I'm aware of. I could do with seeing where these
sonar reports ice ahead.
Okay, that's where one is. Is that a Charlie 2? It looks like a Charlie 2. But I don't know that it is a Charlie 2. Yeah, it's a little hard to tell. And that's never good. I wonder if it's a diesel electric. No, it's not one of those. Oh, there's lots coming my way. Okay, that's great. I'm guessing it's a Victor 2.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
And Sierra 2 is... Oh, this is... It's a whiskey?
Con sonar, Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
Okay, so I know I jumped right into
Come
this.
right to.
Make turns for 2.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Oh, that's where Sierra 1 is then, we know that much. Let's get this torpedo off. Now this particular one is a Mod 1. So we're going to get that torpedo off here.
Sure. Con maneuvering, making...
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Dang it, okay.
Come right to 041 helm aye.
Okay, I made a right mess of this engagement so far. So, we appear to have been bounced by a couple of submarines.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 303. Contact faded.
I did not expect to be discovering a whiskey operating under the ice, but it's entirely possible it's not operating under the ice.
Con helm, steady course.
Not yet. To the north is Spitzbergen, and that is where Intel believes their primary mission objective is, which is to land Commandos or Spetsnaz onto Spitzbergen. We were on our way there at 20 knots when we got bounced. Now, I didn't think we were in any danger, and well, I guess every good submarine story starts with I didn't think we were in any danger. So right now we're notching this incoming torpedo. It's just gone live. I'm going to turn away from it. I'm going to run more or less due east. So I want to get a bit of distance, a bit of separation there.
Torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Okay. So my plan right now is I don't particularly want to be on the full defensive, which we're on right now. But I got to get a bit of...
Con maneuvering, making turns for 29 knots.
Bit of distance between myself and this incoming torpedo, and I think we're actually doing a pretty good job of that. What's its range? Is it like 1,000 yards? 880. Okay. Now that's good. Is the I think Victor 2 is the M's. Okay, 1,500 yards. Right. So we need to be a square and a laugh, which I think we're pretty much there. Let's go ahead and run.
Come left to 045 helm aye.
045. Yeah, I think we are there. Okay, let's get my speed back down to 5 knots. Now we really want to take...
turns for 5 knots.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Take stock
Con
of
helm, steady course.
what's happening around us. Because... if I was the Russians, I would be running away from me right now. And that's what
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 299.
That's without knowing what exactly I am. Now,
Con sonar regained contact
here.
on. Come left.
Make turns for 29 knots.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
There are a total of 5 torpedoes heading my way, and the northernmost one is going to shoot past my 6 o'clock. It's going to go past my ass, basically. If it goes live...
Steady course.
right now, it is a chance it's going to detect me, but what I want to do is I want to scoot north at best speed. Let's check my depth. Okay, I think we're okay for depth. Shoot north at best speed to try and get around it. And then we're going to slow right down and take another crack at this Victor 2. Now, the torpedo I've launched in his direction is a Mark 48 Mod 1. The other tubes, 2, 3, and 4, are all loaded with Mod 0s. Perfect for killing a diesel electric boat, less perfect for dealing with a faster Victor 2. Not so much the Victor 2 can outrun the torpedo, it's just we're going to get it closer there. And since the last mission, we did resupply, and all they had available, well, they didn't have very much available. Basically Mod 1s and some Mod 0s. And a single lonely harpoon, which we have stowed, because you never know when that's going to be useful. But I pretty much think that we are safe.
Con
right
sonar
now.
lost contact. Sierra.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
So I'm going to get
Con
my
sonar
speed
no longer cavitating.
down to 5 knots. And the idea is that we're going to disappear off their sonar. If not already, I suspect that they're running away from us.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 288.
More specifically, running away from our Mod 1, which has just gone live. Now, this Victor 2 might have turned towards me, and if so, he's running a gauntlet between the Mod 1 and their circling torpedo. Now we're giving... I say we're giving our sensors the best opportunity to acquire him. We could effectively notch him, and that will help us a little bit.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
We've got lots of sound on him. He's got lots of sound on us, but we've got lots of sound on him. In fact, he's got a very good passive connection. So I'm thinking he's far enough away from our torpedo that it's not a concern for him. I'm tempted to get a Mod 0 out, try and insult him by sinking him with a Mod 0. But let's see what happens. I wonder if he's further south than this torpedo of mine. I could have done with keeping the wire, but I also needed to not get struck by an enemy torpedo. Okay. Feels like it's been a while since I've been in the Greenling. A number of days have passed in the real world. Not a massive number of days, but hey, a day is a day. And I get bounced by this. I say bounced. We've avoided them immediately. I think I need to change my
Come left to 220. Helm I.
my bearing on the target. Let's
Come
actually
left
point the nose
to
towards him.
283. Helm I.
I want to see if we can get a good idea of his location, and then if needs be, we'll get we will get another torpedo off. It's just whether we want to get one off sooner rather than later. Now at 5 knots, the Greenling is a little sluggish to turn. He is actually pretty close. He is fairly close. He's getting a very nice ping back off us as well. He knows exactly where we are. And I'm supposing his crew is busy preparing more torpedo tubes. The whiskey is probably what's carrying my primary target, the Spitzbergen Commandos. Let's see, what's my acoustic? 45%, so there's a lot of noise where he is. I guess we'll match depth. Let's get down to 250 feet.
Make depth 250 feet. Dive high.
This might help the sonar just acquire him a little bit. Plus, changing my relative position to him is useful.
Con sonar noisemaker bearing 295.
Now, that's where the whiskey is. Okay. So he clearly thinks that torpedo coming towards him is a Mod 3 or an ADCAP or something. He doesn't know it's a Mod 1. That said, he's still in danger of getting picked up by this torpedo. This may yet be a 2-torpedo engagement if we sink both targets. We'll find out in due course.
Steady course.
I've got my nose pointed right towards the Victor 2, and 48%'s not really doing much of anything to help me. It's get my flank on him. He knows where I am.
Come left to 207 helm I.
Open water. So the reason why I put my nose to him, or why you might put your nose to an enemy contact, is this at the same depth. This is what his active sonar sees of you. Pretty small target. And when you side on, this is what he sees. A much bigger surface to
dive at 250 feet, dive I.
to bounce.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
To bounce sound waves off. Now, if you're below or above him, of course, it's a bit more that the active sonar can see. Side on, there's not that much of a difference. I mean, you side on it. It's a pretty big acoustic return. But the advantage of being side on to the target is your tone array will eventually string out behind you and give you a much better idea of his location. And looks like my mod 1 is definitely threatening this whiskey. Oh, he's operating under the ice. It's brave. He's got no way of getting out. And he's not very quick, so I don't really think he can do much about this. I'd love to run this thing active, but I think this torpedo's right on him right now. He's about to eat it. He might be able to drop another noisemaker and give himself a few more seconds. But he's firewalled his throttle at 14 knots, or 13, 14 knots, so he can't go any quicker. Not a pleasant way to go as a commando. Hearing this thing get closer,
Con, sonar lost. Con, helm, steady course.
that's him taken care of. We might get to see him now. Yep, there we go. I mean, he's not... He could get out. He's not that deep, but that's not pleasant. Okay, so now we'll just have to deal with this Victor 2. Now, we don't know his range, but he's coming at me. If I get a mod 0 off, he's going to hear it. Yeah, he's going to hear it. There's no point in even worrying about that. Let's see if we can get a mod 0 off and see if we can keep the wire.
Shoot 2-3. Aye,
Okay.
sir.
And I'm going to run up to 15 knots, because
Make turns for 15 knots.
I fully
Maneuvering
expect him to
aye.
fire back and I have a bit more speed. The reason why I'm sticking at 15 knots is I'm able to still guide it with the wire. He's
Con,
accelerating too.
maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
Yeah, and he's got no wire, so I'm going to run this torpedo immediately active. It's going to accelerate to its attack speed. It's going to run that little bit quicker in the water and close the distance. I want to threaten this guy as quickly as I can. Well, I already have threatened him. He's on his way up to 30 knots. If he cannot get any torpedoes out towards me, he's now on the fully defensive. There's not much he can do in terms of firing back at me. Not yet, anyway. He's coming right at me. I wonder if he's heard about the maneuver that we did to get an enemy torpedo
Con, fire
to
control,
come
weapon
back
acquired.
after me. He's actually pretty close. He has anechoic coating as well, which is why the torpedo's flashing red, blue. There he is. He's close. Good grief, he's like 3,000 yards away. So we can possibly watch this engagement from, oh yeah,
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 294.
from this perspective. Now there's this noisemaker going, and my torpedo's decided, yep, had enough of that. I'm going to manually steer it to run more or less parallel with the target.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And it then took over, and it's now got a nice juicy side aspect shot. In fact, let's show you what I mean here if we jump onto the torpedo. It's not quite the torpedo, but close enough. There we go. So it's a pretty big target. I dare say, target's moving quickly enough to get the torpedo can get behind it. Let's switch back to this view here. Whoops, come on. Okay. Oh yes, and the Mod Zeros have a much smaller warhead. They're a little compromised. So he appears to be diving. But he's still coming at me, which I'm a little less confident with. I'm going to go ahead and turn towards him and drop my
Making
speed
turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
to 10 knots. We may have to get another one off. I'd forgotten about that.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 10 knots.
Yeah, I think we might have to. Although the thing is, if he hits the seabed, he's still not going to sink. He's not going to implode.
Shoot 2-2. Aye,
Let's
sir.
get that torpedo off there. I'm going to send it live almost immediately.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
It's acquired him. And we're going to go ahead and mosey on out of here.
Come right to 034. Helm aye.
So he's probably going to hit the seabed and grind to a halt. Then this torpedo's going to tackle him.
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Assuming that the torpedo can reach him without hitting the seabed. Oh, look at that. He's maneuvering to get away. He should blow his ballast at this point. Wow. Switch back to this view here. I don't want to watch this.
Con, sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 282. Contact breaking up.
Well, nobody said that engagements were fair. That felt a little one-sided. Well, I hope you got something from that. If it's seeing me prosecute 2 targets with relative impunity and evade a whole bunch of torpedoes, there you go. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. Got something from it. Thanks so much, and I'll see you the next time. Goodbye.